Hello everybody and welcome to Better Call Sukan. Better Call Sukan is a podcast that we speak and discuss about different kinds of sports. I'm your host Arif Daniel with my partner here,
Carl.
Hello Carl, how are you today?
Letih.
Letih?
Letih, as usual.
Alright, for this episode, this time, kita ada special. Sebab we have a guest yang, well, interesting lah. Because he is young.
The youngest in the podcast.
The youngest.
We already have permission with the family already. Just to let everyone know.
Family dia yang suruh kita ambil dia. Sebab basically what I know lah, yang background dia macam main bola dekat luar negara.
Ish.
Betul ke?
Aku pernah main dekat luar negara.
Tapi tak adalah sampai kena panggil jadi guest. Alright, Kak, why don't you introduce lah kita, dia punya background sikit, dan siapa guest kita pada hari ini?
Oh, obviously, it all started from Twitter. From your father. Then your cousin. Then introducing to the podcast, Ehsan. Welcome to the show, Ehsan.
Hello, Ehsan. How are you?
I'm good.
Have you eaten today?
Yeah, I just had a piece of toast with a bit of sugar on.
Nampak dia tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, nampak lah dia daripada mana, toast and sugar on. So do you understand Melayu? Kita boleh cakap Melayu sikit-sikit?
Boleh cakap sikit-sikit tapi
Dia lah.
Dia basically he's a football player from UK, right?
From the UK.
Yeah, so that's why lah dia ada slang sikit. So kepada pendengar-pendengar semua, jangan ingat ada budak kecil ni acah. No. Because he lives there. You were born and raised there, right?
Yeah.
And you played your football there. Alright. So before we start, why don't we
Get to know you.
Yeah, get to know you. Tell us how do you started playing football, and then from where? Yeah.
Okay, so I first got into football from a very young age because macam I live in the UK kan. It's football it's ingrained in the culture. So it's hard not to get interested in football.
Okay, where in UK?
UK, Manchester.
Alright, the right smack on Manchester in the city?
We live in the suburbs lah. Macam around, not in the city centre.
Alright.
Around Manchester.
So by what age did you started kicking a ball?
I think from actually playing football competitively.
Yes.
It's around 5 years old. Because
Okay.
I remember begging my mum to find me a local grassroots club. Local club.
At the age of 5?
At the age of 5.
Uish, pandai dia. Okay, continue.
Age of 5, and yeah, it's macam everyone that I knew, all my friends, they were all at clubs around 5, 6.
Oh, really? Okay.
If you want to play football in England, you start from very young, very early.
Okay, so age of 5, you started playing.
Yeah.
You joined an academy?
No, it's just a grassroots at first. It's a Timperley local club.
Timperley. Alright, can you explain a bit, if you remember, when the age of 5, how is it joining a club for the first time?
I can't
remember.
I mean,
5 years old loh. Memang dia nak goreng macam mana kan? 5 tahun. Okay, that's okay.
I remember tinggi. My mum, she found a friend who is one of the coaches at this club.
Okay.
Asked her friend, can my son join this club? Like, boleh. And then
sure.
So I joined the club, and remember going to my first ever tournament. I came in a Malaysian kit.
I see.
Nice.
Okay.
It's the only kit I had. It was a Malaysian kit. And very first tournament, I got scouted by Manchester City.
Manchester City.
Yeah, very
that
first
was what age?
That was also 5.
5 also?
Yeah, the very first tournament. Not much experience in playing football, and I'd already gotten scouted by Man City.
Nice.
Okay, I want to ask lah. Okay, you said you're playing 5 years old. The category is under what? Under 12? Under 5? Under
6.
It was under 6s.
Under
I was
6 years?
5 playing under 6s.
So the highest age that can play in that group is 6 years old lah. Main 6 tahun and what position do you play? Do you change or what?
Back then, I was more of a centre mid CDM, more of a defensive player.
Alright, okay.
I remember thingy, but then as I progressed, I became more of a attacker, and then right now I'm playing more cam, central attacker midfielder.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Pendengar-pendengar tu macam lain macam 2 episod kali ni. So kita goreng pula, kita dig deeper lagi. So you said you played for a local football club there, and then after that you got scouted.
Yeah.
Alright. So how long's that? And can you let us know your experience, like from one small club and another, and how is it? Maybe you were just following your family, you didn't know anything, right? But yeah, from your perception, do you like, okay, I just follow, I just play, my parents ask me to do this, so I do. Is it like that? Or
It's
like
more
how?
like that, because when I was younger, I didn't really
Understand?
I wasn't really into watching football. I was more into playing it, so I didn't understand the gratitude, like how big it was playing for Manchester City and academy.
Okay.
And so I didn't really think it was much of a big deal. It's just like, oh, it's just another club. Like. And I remember playing for City and Timpley at the same time. I was with City development team lah. It was more of a training session. So I'd go in, they'd teach me. People think academy, they always teach you like, oh, these fancy tricks. Academy, they just teach you how to master the basics.
Okay.
It's like in a football game, like you see, all they do is pass. They don't. If you're watching Neymar, Messi, then that's an exception lah. But in a normal football game, you see 1-2 touch passing. It's very quick and it's a very hard skill to learn. It looks easy, but it's very, very hard to learn. Just 1-2 touch passing with the defender on your back trying to nick it from you. So it's a very hard thing to learn, and academies teach you how to master that lah. So, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They the ball mastery aspect and all. They basically at that age, it's all about fun, right? Or is it more than that? Just curious.
I guess it's a bit of both lah. It's a bit of fun, but also because it's your very young age, they don't want you to already not like the game anymore. So they keep the fun aspect in it while also keeping it competitive.
Cool. And also another question, just for curious listeners out there, I'm just putting their hats on. What are the formats of the games? Is it like 6-a-side, 7-a-side? How many minutes?
Of course, there's like as you grow older, the amount of players on the pitch increase. I think last year was the year that we finally went to 11-a-side, the actual amount of players on the pitch. And I remember when we were younger, around my 6 years old, we wouldn't play halves, we play in thirds.
Okay.
Play 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. It wasn't like 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Oh,
Play
so
in
it was 3
thirds.
halves.
3 halves.
Okay.
Or 3 thirds.
3 thirds.
Alright, wow, I'm so intrigued with this. Aku pula cakap bahasa English kan. I'm so intrigued in this topic. So, can you elaborate on your time at Manchester City then? How long was it actually? Were you there?
It was 10 months I was at City.
Okay.
And I was in a development center, right?
Okay.
So I didn't actually play games. It was more.
Yeah, I understand.
It was more just training with City.
The basic that you said
learning
just now.
how to get better, how to improve my game, and it was repetitive lah, like doing the same skill over and over and over again, so you can master the basics. There's we learned how to do passing, but there was also a few skills that we learned, like just a normal penguin feet, we call it, where you pass it between the right foot and the left foot, like just
okay.
learning macam tu. And then it's also probably the most complicated skill we learned wasn't even that complicated. As an L turn, drag it back with the foot, and then macam it was, so you do an L with your foot and drag the ball back. Macam tu.
So like you have to do that repetitively.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
Sorry, I'm just curious. In terms of the training sessions, how long are they? An hour, 2 hours? Curious.
I can't remember.
tak ingat boy, tak ingat.
No, because
Kecil.
like I'm curious because I'm comparing with the
yelah,
Malaysian
saja.
context.
I think it was around an hour lah, because of course they can't tire us out too
Of
much.
course.
Ni
Just
mungkin dia
kids.
boleh ingat. Kau boleh tanya ni. How often in a week do you guys go and train? Mungkin ini dia ingat. Tak ingat ke?
Tak ingat.
Okay, tak apa.
It's
Kita
fine.
say tak apa. Don't worry.
I just remember
Curious, yeah.
glimpses of like me in the car and my kit just ready to go into city training, just not thinking much about it.
Okay, so
Nice, nice. It's
like
fun.
your life that time lah kan. So you just go to school and then come back school, go play football at Manchester City Academy, or like Weekend go to school. How?
It's more, I go to school, I come back, immediately selling into my baju and then go.
Nice.
Oh, mostly that's how you like. You grew up like that lah. I see.
And then tinggi. With Timpili,
Yeah, can you say the difference? How's the difference of Timpili and Manchester City, if you remember?
Because City is more on yourself, learning how to improve yourself.
Okay.
As a footballer. Sorry, City more.
City.
Improving how to improve your own skills. Timpili more learning how to do teamwork. So back then in City, we weren't playing football games. It was more on how to develop
yourself lah.
Yeah, how good you are as a footballer.
I see.
Timpili, we were actually playing football games, so they learned how to do passing and tactics and stuff.
No, I got the best of both worlds. Yeah, nice.
Okay, so like, after that, where is your journey? How do you grow from there? Where do you go from Manchester City?
Of course, from Manchester City, once I got dropped lah, I went to I can't remember what it was. It was a footballing event. I remember. I think it might have been a birthday party.
Birthday
cool.
party. You play football at birthday party.
And then this scout saw me. I just got dropped by City. Saw me play football. Wanted me going back to City or any big club. But my mum it was. Cause for my mum and dad, like, it was traumatizing when I left, when I got dropped. For me, I wasn't that much affected because didn't really realize how big it was. But my mum didn't want me to go back into a club that soon, knowing that I just got dropped. If I go back into a club that soon, I'll already get dropped again.
You did not know that you got dropped from the club?
Yeah, I knew.
Your parents told you, or how was it?
I remember I got dropped, but I remember it not being that big of a deal. But remember my dad avoided me.
Your dad avoided you, eh?
Can't even look at me.
Really, eh? Alamak.
It was a very big deal.
How about your mom? My
mom
can still cook you breakfast lah. Okay. Kesian pula. Memang parents dia affected sikit. Biasa lah.
I'm having flashbacks as well during me growing up as well.
Kau tak lahir kat Manchester City. Kau lahir. Kau jangan samakan dengan dia. So you said someone datang and scouted you at a birthday party.
At a birthday party, yeah. It wasn't at a game. It was a football themed birthday party.
I see.
And we were playing mini matches, and they saw me. They're like, "What club do you play for?" And I just said Timpili. I was like, "Do you play for any other big clubs?" I was like, "No, I don't."
That time
so.
you were ex from Man City.
I already left City. I didn't mention I had already played for City.
Alright.
And then he invited me back to go to City, but we declined the offer. But we are currently still working with him lah, training, doing fitness sessions, cardio sessions.
So he became your trainer lah.
Well, he hired someone to become my trainer.
Oh, so now he's with you throughout. I see. How old were you when the birthday party someone scouted you at the birthday party? Because I got another birthday party football, so maybe I need to play properly. Okay, 6.
I was 6.
Ayo. So all this happened within like so short. Huh?
What I'm getting for this guy, but like football is such a religion in the UK. Okay. You know, so it makes sense why, you know, there's a process. The process is accelerated.
Aku ada birthday party main kat futsal kat ni. So memang aku kena main betul lah ni. Mana tahu ada orang nak scout aku kan.
But we already past that age lah.
Nah, I'm still young boy. Alright. So okay. So he scouted you. And like he said, wow, dia macam cerita goal Santiago Munez So basically he scouted you and he said like he asked your parents to join a big club and your parents didn't want to, or you guys decided to just train with a personal trainer. Macam mana tu?
It was more like tak faham lah.
Tak faham So no, you said after you didn't join another city club, right? You didn't join a city club, so you just train. He hired a trainer to train with you. Yeah. How long is that duration? How long did he train you?
We're still going.
Still going?
We're still training with him.
So from 6 years old until today?
Dude, okay.
So you just so now you're just doing that?
Yeah, he's just a one-on-one trainer with me.
So you didn't join any big club since then? Or any clubs or?
I've been scouted by Stoke and by Blackburn, but but it's very far away from Manchester, so we both declined the offers because it would be very far to drive me, like training every day.
Okay.
It'd be very far to drive me. And then I also had got invited for trials with United, but unfortunately I didn't make it past the trials and didn't get into United. But it was still a good experience having trials with them.
Okay, I want to know about, because ni kita pasal grassroots kan. I want to know actually, if you remember and all about the grassroots in the UK, Manchester, or how
Team
you
league.
have, the team league ke, even the personal trainer pun, like how do they imply the training and the grassroots between you? How do they make you feel welcome to play football, or the love of the football? How do they do that? Do they, like, after training they show you football game ke or whatever ke? What do they
How
do?
they make us stay in love with the game?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh.
Because maybe you guys had a different, because we over here we play. Yeah, how do
I feel the love comes naturally lah. I don't think they need to do anything.
I see, okay.
If football it's with people in the UK, in Manchester, it's you automatically love the game. You don't like need to stay in love with it. You don't need to get persuaded to love it. It's a choice. Like if you don't like the game anymore, then you leave the club. But they don't like try to persuade you to love it. It comes naturally. Because like with all these big clubs, Man City, Man United, you're surrounded by football all the time. It's hard not to love it. It's hard not to love the game.
Okay, the playing system, do they give you guys to watch like under 12 games, or like do you get to watch that, or you guys just come and train and then go home?
We
Basically did that. Okay.
I mean,
The basics,
remember once my local club, I don't think I was joining. I remember I had something else on, but my local club invited me and my team to go watch just an academy game, United Academy.
Okay.
It wasn't a professional game. It wasn't like first 11. It was under 18s or something.
Okay. How was that experience? Can you share with us?
No, I didn't go.
Alamak, dia tak pergi.
Yeah.
What do you mean you tak pergi?
I remember I had something else on that.
Alamak, birthday party? No.
No, it was. I can't remember what I had on, but I can't remember if I was ill or I had something on.
So basically they do that lah. Basically dekat sana they bagi from one club, they give you to watch other people's club. That's how the grassroots development. Because we want to know like how the grassroots development in UK.
Do they like mix the age from time to time? Like you play with against different age categories? Just curious.
Yeah, if we've played against teams older than us lah. We played against so I play for Timpley. We played against Timpley, the age group above. I think we played against them twice. We won one and lost one. And I remember we played against another team, our age group, but they play in age above. So normally they play age above, but they played us for like a tournament or something.
Same setting, 11 side, 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, all right. I mean, like, what did you gain from that experience, like playing against older players?
Much faster, much stronger, and they've had more time with each other, so they know each other better. But it's not saying like I know my teammates very well. I've known them since 6, but of course they.
Yeah, that's true.
They know each other better. They have more chemistry between each other, and they're just generally stronger than us.
I'm just curious about that. What you just highlighted about your teammates. What are the fun things that you really enjoy playing with them? Is it what kind of moments you really enjoy playing with your teammates? Just curious.
What do you mean by moments?
Like when you do your 1-2s. Yeah, your 1-2s. Your sliding tackles.
Or the
recovering.
parties after that.
Yeah, tak faham lah.
No, macam like because when both of us play, sometimes when I lost my runner, you will sprint back to cover for me.
Okay.
And I will pass the ball to you for you to score. Like what?
So so like the chemistry between
The
us.
chemistry, yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Of course, the chemistry between us is very good, but there's sometimes where our coach has even put us up into like rowing, like as a team bonding activities.
Okay.
Where we go bowling together or we go rowing together, like in a canoe boat and stuff.
I see.
So
That's how they develop lah. Okay.
So yeah, there's many activities that we do together to keep the bond between us stronger.
The most fun activity?
Probably, I like bowling with my friends because it's very fun and it increases the team bond on the pitch, where we know each other better. Like I remember when I'm just dribbling with the ball, I cross the ball in. I don't even look in the box, and I know someone's gonna be in there. Like my striker, he's got a very good jump and head on him. So I just cross the box. I cross the ball into the box. I know he's gonna be there. Hopefully he scores.
I see. So your football friends and your school friends are different, or do you? Yeah.
Recently, loads of people from my school have been coming to my club.
Okay.
Because of course we've been going from like 9-a-side to 11-a-side, so we've needed more players. And I asked my friends at school, "Do you want to join my club?" And they said, "Sure, yeah, why not?"
Join your team. What club is that?
Timply.
Join Timply.
Timply. Okay.
So I've got loads of people from my school now in my club. So generally, yeah, they're the same because people from my school been joining my club, and I think around more than half of Timply is now people from my school.
Nice.
Your school is in Manchester?
My school is in Manchester, yes.
Okay. This is a question for you. When I was a kid, when I was young, okay, we play football, and there's like few people that can play football, and that person will show their skills and like literally like not bully lah, like literally show that they can play, show off. So how you, as someone that can play, how do you feel there's so much difference from the people that cannot play together in a team? So how do you like encourage them to like, hey guys, come, let me help you, or how do you do that?
I mean, yeah, of course there's people that cannot play, but even if they can't play, you still see them playing football. Like in the playground, everywhere there's just footballs, and then there's like people in my class, some of them, they can't play, they still do football matches. You can see them just kicking the ball around and enjoying it, even though they can't play properly. So even though people in the UK, some of them aren't like gifted with football talent, they still love and play the game. And of course there's people that not interested in football, they still like
can play, can kick a ball.
Can kick a ball.
Salah lah, because aku cakap when I was a kid, aku bukan lahir kat UK. So memang kat sini memang diorang kalau pandai diorang caca. Kalau kat sana memang semua boleh main. Aduh, aku nak samakan dengan dia pula, macam kau pula. Okay. Can you share with your experience how it evolved since ever till today? Like how do you feel your personal experience playing? Yeah.
Evolved from
the hunger of
since joining. Yeah.
So since leaving City, my experience.
Yeah.
So like, of course, as I mentioned before, City. When I was in City, I didn't see it as such a big thing. But now I've left City and I see all these academy players, all these wonderful players that I play against. I see just how big of a deal being in the academy is, and it's really like made me hungrier to get into the academy, made me want it more, because I've had a taste of what it's like to be in the academy, and of course my dream is to become a pro footballer.
Okay.
And of course, like I see all these academy players, they're just so good. They're so good.
They're just another level.
They're another level.
What do you think? Is it because of their like natural talent, or is it the training?
Yeah, it's the training, because I remember I played against a Man United academy player. After the match, we went up to him. We asked him how many times do you train a week? 5 days a week they train. Monday to Friday they train after school every day.
Wow.
So it's a lot of training.
A lot of commitment.
A lot of commitment.
Okay, so now how's your progress? Like what's the state? Like what's your training moment, style, everything? Like you're in Malaysia now. How long actually are you here? You just for holiday or?
Just for holiday. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you played
Yeah,
football?
have you played football?
Yeah. Just one match only against. TSS have been kind enough to host me for the summer.
TSS. Do
TSS.
you know what it stands for?
No.
I'm not sure. Is it inside the Liga Super Rimau or? Okay,
No,
whatever.
TSS,
Okay,
what,
never mind.
TSS? Oh no, mak dia pun pening. Tak apa.
A lot of acronyms.
So, okay, maybe that question will be off a bit, but I just want to ask you the difference. How is it playing in Malaysia and the UK?
Okay, so in the
Jujur
UK,
je.
in the UK, of course, I feel like my view might be a bit like off because TSS it's already a big club, so the facilities are already like.
Okay, TSS is in Malaysia.
Yeah, TSS is in Malaysia. The facilities are very good, but I don't know how because TSS isn't really a normal grassroots club. I'm pretty sure it won so many trophies and is really top of the end.
Okay.
So I don't know what the normal, how normal grassroots is in Malaysia. So with my experience at TSS, of course, the facilities are very good. We in our training ground is also top of the end. There's a swimming pool at the training ground. There's a track and field at swimming
This is in
ground.
Malaysia.
Okay,
continue.
And but in England, of course, the facilities are also very good. There's one of Manchester United's training centres, one of them, Carrington. It opened up to young aspiring kids.
No, I didn't.
Let my team Timperley train there for 1 day, and the facilities are really the grass is immaculate. It's just a different level lah.
I mean, over there, I'm just want to do a comparison of notes. In terms of the pitch, artificial against natural grass, you as a footballer, as a player, which carpet do you prefer, turf or
If
natural?
if the grass is very, very good, then I'd rather have the grass over a really, really good astro, over a really, really good turf. But if it's a decent turf and a decent grass, I'd rather take the decent turf. I don't know, it's complicated to explain. I'd rather take the 7 out of 10 turf over the 7 out of 10 grass, but I'd rather take the 10 out of 10 grass over the 10 out of 10 over the 10 out of 10 turf.
No, because the reason I asked that is very straightforward. Because Malaysia, our weather is very, it gets really wet. So not all the pitches are really good from time to time. Hence, a lot of us in Malaysia, especially in Klang Valley, we play a lot of artificial pitch. So again, I just wanted to ask you in terms of the comparison. Is it because of this? Why do you highlight that? Is it because when you pass the ball, or is it feels better?
I feel grass when you pass the ball. If the grass is good, it feels better than it does on turf. But say the grass is. But then with grass, of course, it's not going to be perfect all the time. It's going to have lots of bubbles in it. And there's many times where I've scuffed a shot because of the bubbles in the grass. Or say it's rolled into a puddle in there. So personally, if I were to be given the choice, grass or turf, I might choose turf because, of course, it's artificial and there's not going to be any bubbles in it or or puddle. I mean, there might be a few puddles, say if it's raining, but it's not going to be as unpredictable as the grass.
Because of the speed of the ball and such.
Okay, ni you ask about the turf kan, whatever the padang. I want to ask you the cuaca, the weather. How do you, as a young kid, play in different kinds of weather? Because in UK, so how do you personally feel actually?
Of course, in my drawer, you see so many different, thick, skins are under.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
There's
the under base layer.
Yeah.
There's base layer. Sorry. There's base layer with extra wool in it. There's thin base layer. There's airy base layer. There's so many different kinds of stuff I can wear to adapt to UK weather. There's short sleeve football shirts, long sleeve football shirts. Of course, you need to like be prepared for whatever weather that's gonna happen to you in the UK. Whereas,
does that affect your performance?
I feel, you in the hot summer UK, it must be more passing because you can't really run with the ball because then you get tired.
Oh, so you have to more passing.
Yeah, and then also if it's rained and the ground's really muddy, also more passing. Can't run in like boggy mud. So really, the tactics adapt to the weather, basically.
Dia punya basically kita punya topik ni memang kita nak tahu macam mana dia main dekat sana.
I mean I feel like you said something very interesting. Like during the summer you pass more, during the winters less so?
Winter, I guess so, because the ground will be harder, so it'll be easier to dribble on. And of course you can't really put slide tackles in the winter because the ground's going to be very hard and it's going to really...
Have you experienced that?
No.
Okay, good.
I don't regularly put in slide tackles because I'm more of a not a tackling player, more of a going
interception.
Interception player.
KDB,
not really.
KDB.
Huh? KDB. Kevin De Bruyne.
So thinking about you're not the tackling type of player, but I'm sure the opponents will tackle you. And have you ever encountered like a big massive massive hit to
many times.
Yeah.
Because like people like
pernah
me,
masuk hospital ke? Tak
hospital.
Good.
But I've known people who have.
Okay,
Like my
not
friend,
you lah, the one to
not
you
me.
lah.
Like my friend, he broke his collarbone because of a tackle.
Aduh.
And but because I'm very small, fast, thingy. They, of course, big, bulky players would want to tackle someone like small and weak.
Yeah.
Like say like me. Of course, the height in England is like taller than people in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So also I've experienced many tackles and was described by my coach as one of the most fouled players on the pitch because of my size and my speed. I
think you and Bukayo Saka has a lot of things in common.
Jack Grealish. They're City fan.
Are you are a City fan?
Yeah, I'm a City
Okay,
fan.
we're gonna talk about that later on. Okay. Why City and all. Okay, cool.
Okay, so before we pergi ke segment 3, I want to ask you your develop. Like now you are in apa
Timply.
How long have you been with Timply?
Ever since I was 5.
5.
Nice.
Okay. So do you guys go to like games or just training?
We have games as well. We're currently the Division 1 champions in the district.
Okay.
And we're top 4 in the county. So the county is a massive area. It covers parts of Manchester, parts of Liverpool. It's a massive area. We're top 4 in the county.
Oh, nice.
So it's still ongoing, the league?
No, the league's finished.
Okay.
But next year, of course, when I go back to England, the league's gonna start, and I'm gonna have to defend my Division 1 Division 1 title.
That is category is under 15, under 12,
Under 14.
under 14.
Next year is gonna be under 14. The last year was under 13.
Okay. Alright. Just before that, I want to ask, how many games do you play in a season, and how long is a season?
And how many teams?
Yeah.
Kan dia kata dia number 1 tapi dia lawan dengan seorang kan.
Because in the district, there's many teams, but in Division 1 only. So there's Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4, all the way to I think Division 7, I think.
Even for under 14?
Under 14, yeah.
So a lot of teams. Okay.
Banyak team.
And this is one district
Ush.
in the whole of UK.
Like macam Okay, and then continue.
Division. So it goes all the way up until Division like 7, and there's I think 9 teams in one league. So that's a lot of teams lah. So then at the end of every season you get promoted and then demoted and relegated and stuff.
Okay, you said there's how many division 7 and all. So you guys started from the first division, or you guys straight away
I think
got promoted from...
Yeah, we started from Division 7 and we got promoted back to back. I think, yeah. And then
nice.
remember in Division 2 the year before last year, I think we only lost one game in the division in the season lah. Not just the league, not counting like cups and stuff. We only lost one game, and I think we won Division 2 by a landslide. So we got promoted to Division 1, and we won Division 2 and Division 1 back to back.
So you just mentioned cups. So there's a league and also a cup.
There's a cup.
Oh,
we won the cup as well.
Okay, that's a lot of competitions.
The cup is every single team from Division 1 to Division 7.
Macam FA Cup lah.
Yeah, macam FA Cup.
Okay, wow.
There's
This
a lot of
is
games.
just only in
One
Manchester.
district.
Lepas tu budak kecil. Ui, diorang memang dia punya IC bangsa dia football.
Betul lah.
Legend dia football.
There's also the County Cup, which is
So it's 3 competitions.
3 competitions. There's the league.
Okay.
There's the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Which is like all the teams in my district, and there's the County Cup, which is so in the county there's many Division 1s.
Okay.
So and then like the top teams in your Division 1 go into the County Cup, which is basically the Champions League. Yeah. And Champions League, we got to the semi-finals. So top 4 in the county. So that's all the Division 1 leagues go into one tournament.
Uish, ni so basically kita pernah ada like a grassroots from Malaysia punya cerita. So this is actually dia bukan head of grassroots, tapi but in the same time dia bagi tahu experience dia macam tu. Kita dapat tahu dan dapat lihat how UK punya grassroots dia development lah. Well, kalau kita tanya dia soalan macam mana grassroots development, dia tak boleh jawab. So kita kena tanya dia style macam tu. So by him answering that, we know how they develop kids in UK lah. So
I'm very grateful that you're sharing this, because when you are telling the story, I'm picturing, like what being in Manchester, seeing things, and it's really opening my eyes to a lot of things.
Also, I think there's one more tournament, but that's only
5. That's 5 tournament.
4.
4. Okay.
But this is only if you win the County Cup.
Okay.
So you win the County Cup, you go on to the national like tournament, which is the entire of England, and each team that wins the County Cup represents their county.
So that's the aim.
That's the aim.
That's
Hopefully to win the County Cup and then to enter into this national tournament there.
Okay, how many players are there in your team actually? Because do you guys rotate? Do you play all games actually?
I think there's approximately around 15-16 players.
Oh, sikit. Okay, then
per age group. In different age groups, or just?
I think it varies for each age group.
Okay,
really,
right.
because the amount of people you can recruit, say, because in my team, there's in my age group for my team Timperley, there's 3 teams. So there's the team that I'm in, Scorpions, and there's Hurricanes and Titans. Hurricanes and Titans, they don't have as many players as we have, because they can't recruit as many. So it's a bit confusing lah.
Oh,
No.
So maksudnya dia Timperley tu, dia ada banyak team kecil, not small team.
Squad.
Timperley, yeah, Timperley is a club, but I play for Timperley Scorpions, which is a team.
Team A, Team B, Team C.
Okay, style.
Because in if I recall back, the National Football Development Program, back in 2017 or 2018, if I recall, they categorize it the same thing. Panthers, Lions, apa benda. So this is the same thing. Scorpions,
Hurricanes and Titans. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Do you get promoted from a Scorpion, then you go to Hurricane, or you title, or you just stay at?
No, you get moved up and down. So I started out in the Titans, and then I moved up into the Hurricanes, then into Scorpions.
Okay.
I'm very curious to know why they named it as it is. It's okay. No, that's for another day.
You said you've won here and there for like Timperley and all. Can you share to us with also the listeners and the people who's watching their sweetest moment? Yeah, when you guys won A cup ke, won a
The
league
best
ke,
moment with the
or
club.
You score from like a long range free kick ke. Your personal sweetest moment.
My favorite, I think. I mean, there's once where I think we were against Congleton. This was in the County Cup, so the Champions League.
Okay.
I think it was the quarterfinals.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was the quarterfinals or round of 16. I can't remember.
You beat them.
But yeah, we beat them, but very narrowly. I think it was 2-2 all.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like 3 minutes left to play. I was at the edge of the box. My weak foot was ball. I kicked it from like far out, edge of the box. Outside, it went like over the keeper's head, and I scored to win the game.
So that's the sweetest moment
For me personally, yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, that's your personal. But as a team,
It was a team.
yeah. Right, sorry.
As a team, I think it was lifting Division 1 because that was the first time we had experienced Division 1, and the first time we experienced Division 1, we immediately won it. So yeah, I think it was the best moment as a team.
You were the captain, no?
No, I wasn't the captain.
I see. Do you want to be the captain?
No, captain's most vocal on the pitch. I don't think
you're not the vocal.
I mean, I'm sort of vocal, but I won't say I'm the most vocal on the pitch.
Alright. Boleh kita go to segment 3 then? Kan, Kal? Ke kita dah campur?
Campur banyak dah.
Okay, so basically, what's your future plans?
Future plans.
Future hopes for yourself to develop to be a pro player, because kita sekarang nampaknya macam kalau contohnya pendengar-pendengar kat luar sana, the listeners out there, diorang macam ni apa main cerita ni kan. Actually, this is a very rare young talent for that could be a pro player for that representing our country, whatever. Right, one day. We don't know. So what's your future plans?
So
And hopes?
Future hope. I want to try by the end of this year. Try get back into the academy system.
Okay.
Try get into not Premier League, but try get into a small club to build my way up. Probably Championship or League One.
I see.
So of course it goes like Prem's the top, the best you can get.
Yeah.
And it goes Championship, League 1, League 2, and then of course all the other smaller leagues. But I'm trying to aim for League 1 or Championship club to get into academy.
In Manchester?
No, this is all of England.
Oh, so this time you don't mind going outside of...
I mean, I want to try keep it inside Manchester.
Okay.
Or maybe even like most Liverpool or Burnley. But I want to try like keep it inside, like where I can drive to, not like everyday
Commute.
Commute. Not
to
to go
the
far.
to the listeners out there, the example is lepak kat Klang Valley je lah. You know,
Betul.
you have to go far off and so on and so forth. Just to continue on that, you did mention your aspirations and your hopes. What kind of, because you've been playing football since you were 5-6 years old. What would you say that the parts of the game that you really want to learn? The tactical aspect, better ball mastery.
What I'm trying to improve on my game right now is probably my shooting. Shooting isn't the best. I mean, it's not bad, but it isn't the best. I'm more of the player that usually collects the ball, dribbles it, then passes it. I need to learn how to actually like shoot the ball.
But you scored against the...
Yeah. I mean, I have my moments. I have a good shot on me, but it's not consistent. So most of the time, he goes over or wide, and need to improve my accuracy with my shooting.
So you, indirectly, you did mention your strengths, your passing and your dribbling.
I feel the best aspect of my game is probably my dribbling. I've heard I'm a very good dribbler.
Okay.
No, you're not. You have to say it.
Own it, yeah.
That's how you need to be. Can be a pro player. So basically, now you're not 5 anymore. So like the schools and like your learning is getting tougher lah, kan? So how do you balance it now? Now.
Cause with my parents want my education to come first. So,
Yeah.
like-
Like Malaysian parents, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, don't
You ingat you lahir from UK, no? If you have Malaysian parents, sama. So anyway. Angkat tangan kat aunty sekejap. Okay, continue.
I go to quite a decent school in Manchester.
Okay.
And I balance it because I see what homework I have.
Okay.
And Sunday night I finish all my homework.
Okay.
Leave the weekdays open to all the training. So Monday I have swimming. Tuesday I have football training. Wednesday I don't think I have anything on. Thursday I also have football training. Friday I have taekwondo.
Oh,
Okay.
It's just to keep up my fitness for football.
I see.
My balance and strength. Saturday it's a free day, and then Sunday a football match.
no, just that you spoke about taekwondo. Just a fun fact: our episode 2 of Better Call Sukan. Again, it's a throwback to our second episode was with Coach Cameron. He's the head of the Malaysian Football Association's head of grassroots. Just to share with you, Ehsan, he actually came from taekwondo. Yeah, so when you said that, I was like, immediately to Coach Cam. Hi, Coach Cam. So, what got you? I'm very curious for pivoting away from football. What got you curious into taekwondo? You did mention fitness. Is it because of is it just because of keeping up your fitness?
I mean, I also started
Self-defense?
taekwondo from a very young age. Think
okay.
around 8, I think.
Okay.
8 years old, and that time I just wanted to do something else other than just focus on football. So I also do swimming as well.
Yes.
Swimming and taekwondo. So just something swimming improves my stamina for football.
Correct.
Taekwondo improves my balance and strength. So yeah.
Macam-macam lah dia buat. Lepas tu dah lah education juga. Taekwondo lagi, all this.
The education aspect, I really have to give it up to him. It's tactical. You know, like planning it all out. Very, 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 very smart.
Kena bagi props kat dia punya parents lah juga.
Yeah, 100%.
Parents dia power lah.
Power
Memang dia basically, yes, dia memang ada talent, tapi yang menggerakkan dia adalah the parents jugalah.
The whole because I studied social science growing up, the whole balance of nature and nurture. So you have your environment, and the people around the environment really helps you out to be who you are today and who are you going to be in the future.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay. What if you could turn back time? Macam lah dia tua sangat kan. What advice and message can you say to your little self when you just started actually?
I was thinking of a quote yesterday.
Yesterday? Baru semalam.
That I could think, and it's of course hard work. So hold on, I think I came up with something.
Cari.
I'll try find it.
Sementara tu kita sembang. Basically kan, aku nak cakap yang dia punya cara dia develop dan dia lahir, dia grow up, belajar cara dia main bola ni memang different lah from ni. So I hope that listeners out there, even macam from our country, kita dapat sedikit lah, kalau even 1% pun from what we have today, dapat develop more towards the ones yang tak ada rezeki untuk nak main dekat UK, untuk follow and buat style macam ni kan.
Not only that, again, as sports activist, Arif boy, I think the system needs to evolve.
Yeah.
It's on here 5 years old, 6 years old. There's a club at the district semua tu. I think we have to get all the equal opportunities, not only people in Klang Valley, but someone in Perlis, in Sarawak, Kelantan, and so on and so forth.
Sebab dia dah membuktikan yang
it can work. The system can work.
Yeah, and dia Malaysian. Okay, dia Malaysian. So maknanya talent tu, dia Malaysian, dia boleh bersama dengan orang-orang dekat sana. So maksudnya kalau kat sini talent tu memang ada lah. Basically it's just how you develop and cara. So we hope that it improves lah from our side of the country to make ni. Okay, dah jumpa dah quote tu or apa that message that you can say to your younger self.
I'm pretty sure this is already a quote, but talent without hard work is nothing, but hard work without talent is everything.
Okay, try translate it to Malay.
Tak boleh.
Okay, I try translate. What's the message you want to say to your younger kid?
Talent without hard work is nothing, but hard work without talent is everything.
Maknanya dia suruh maknanya kau ada bakat, tapi kalau kau tak work on that bakat tu, tak pergi mana lah.
Kerja keras.
Ya, kena kerja keras, betul tak?
Betul.
Tak ada saja je kacau. Okay, kita sebenarnya tak cakap sebenarnya dia umur berapa ni kan. Tapi kita nak hold dulu ke nanti?
We can go immediately to segment 4. I'm curious why Manchester City as a Manchester City fan.
Okay, so kita dah that is your final words any for segment 3? Tak ada? Segment 2? Tak ada. Kita go straight to segment 4. So thank you for sharing your personal sporting journey. I really hope that this is just the start actually, because you have a bright future ahead of you, and I hope that you can make Malaysia proud. We hope that. I think you hope that also, right?
I also hope that.
Okay, Malaysia ku, tanah airku, betul? Betul, yes, yeah boy. Alright, so kita nak kenal lebih pasal guest kita pada hari ni. The youngest guest yang kita ada for Better Call Sukan. Aku rasa ni muda teruk Dia cara cakap dia macam orang ingat dia ni uni mana kan. Tapi cara cakap dia memang power. Alright, before we start, we bagi tahulah dia umur berapa. Can you tell the listeners that have been listening to you and all that, actually how old are you?
I'm 13.
13 years old?
13.
Apa benda 13 tahun buat dekat sini, kat rumah je lah. Main PlayStation ke apa. 13 years old. What year were you born?
2010.
2010. Dia World Cup 2010 pun dia tak tengok tu. Aduh. Dia cerita, uish, kau lah you ni. Power lah. 2010 13 years old. And your experience in football has been,
it's like amazing.
Yeah. I really support you and your family for doing this. How many siblings do you have?
Only have one.
Oh, okay lah. So kita can focus. Ingat macam ada ni kan, tengok macam ditepikan ke kan, anak-anak lain ke apa. Okay.
I'm having flashbacks now.
Alright. So now we go to segment 4. We can ask you what sports club that you support.
Of course, Man City lah.
Man City lah. Sebab
why? Why Man City?
Of course, because of my dad. My dad, very very big City fan. He was at the football game, 2012. Aguero.
Is it?
He was at that game. So I was only 2 years old, so I wasn't able to go. But my dad was a fan even before City had got all these trophies and stuff.
Since main road. Okay.
So he's a very big City fan. So I just
just follow that lah.
That's nice.
Do you have any international
other than Manchester City?
No, like like a World Cup or whatever. International club.
Of course I support England, but if Malaysia were to enter the World Cup one day, then I support Malaysia.
We all support Malaysia, bro.
Yes.
We have to support Malaysia. But so if other than Malaysia is England lah.
Yeah.
I see. Who's your favourite player in England then?
Probably the person I want to play most like, probably Foden.
I see. Okay.
Why Phil Foden?
His first touch is incredible. He's like, say the ball's coming in from a different angle. He'd find a way to control it. So he's a very good player.
So you still watch football also all the time? When you play and you watch, do you get time to watch all the football games?
We watch the football on TV if it's free. We don't watch all the we need to pay for the prem games. We watch like the international games because they're usually just on TV. But we watch just whatever's on TV.
Yelah. Diorang punya
broadcasting rights dia
lain dengan kita. Kita TV kabel kita okay sikit. So okay, tak apa. That's okay. Maybe diorang kat sana lebih nak encourage orang main bola daripada tengok bola kot.
I think that if it works, if you get talents like Ehsan, I would agree with it.
Maybe lah kot. Alright. What sports would you be if it wasn't football?
Probably a track runner.
Track runner?
Like long distance, maybe short distance.
Okay, just a fun fact. Arif is actually going for a marathon.
Macam tu. By the episode dah keluar, aku dah habis lagi yang tu. Okay, but that's okay. Why track runner? Your stamina or what?
I don't. It's just the first thing that came to mind because I like the 800 meter and the 200 meter races. 200 meter, it practices my sprinting because I don't think I'm fast enough to cope with the 100 meter because they're all like fast guys. But 200 meter, I feel like after the 100 meters, I can use that extra bit of pace that I have to go in. Hopefully, get a podium place in 200 meters.
But in your school, do you have sports day? So you join also.
Yeah.
So what?
For the sports day, I went for 200 meter. I got third place behind two of these massive guys, like 2 6-footers.
They are 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Diorang makan apa? What do they eat Besar Aduh, aku pun boleh fit in kat situ Okay, track So we want to ask you lah, what I don't know a 13-year-old boy listen to podcast or not, but if what sports or anything that you want for us to call for like to be the guest,
for me to learn more about.
Yeah.
I came up with two, either cricket or tennis, because the sports intrigue me, but I have no clue how to understand them or anything. So cricket or tennis,
cricket or tennis, Okay.
We at this point of recording, we already recorded a cricket episode, and it was very interesting. So to listeners out there, you can watch that. Tennis, God willing, we'll be having one in the future.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, why those two sports? Just curious.
Dia tak tahu.
I mean, not only that. Is it because
I
seen
have
on TV?
friends that play cricket and tennis.
Okay.
And of course, it looks very interesting. I just want to learn more about it.
Okay.
Curious.
Besides this one, I go out a bit not from this one. I want to ask, like, over there. Yes, you said they all play football and everything, but the second most sport of all time that they play, like you said, they live and breathe football.
The second most played sport in England. Rugby.
Rugby. I see.
Like you either see people with a football. If the football gets banned, say if it smashes a window or something, they'd immediately bring out the rugby ball and play rugby.
I see. So you've played rugby also.
I mean, just as like one
for
of
fun,
just for fun, not competitively or anything, just like in the playground.
I see.
Actually, it made sense. Rugby just throwing side to side.
Yeah.
And just kicked it once.
Yeah. All right. Favorite athlete of all time. Favorite coach of all time.
Favorite athlete, of course, has to be the greatest of all time, Messi.
Greatest of all time, Messi.
And then favorite coach, Pep Guardiola.
He
completely transformed City to be what it is today.
I see. Okay. Favorite fictional sporting character. Do you have time to watch all these movies?
When I was younger,
TV series
when I was younger, I watched Super Strikers.
El Matador.
My favorite was Shakes, the number 10.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's your favorite lah. Yeah. That when nak cakap sama umur lah nak cakap. When I was a kid, I also watched Super Strikers, El Matador. Yeah. No, actually, another thing I want to ask outside from this line, what's your favorite football boots actually?
Oh yeah.
Probably, I don't know a specific kind of boots, but I know like a general like can't remember if it was Nike or Adidas, but the Predators.
The Predators.
Yeah, I like Predators.
Do you have?
I have Predators. Yeah, they're in England, but they're really nice boots. They're like white, that fade to orange of it. They're really nice.
Does it help you if you have a different kind of boots?
I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because we don't really get our boots first hand. We normally find them on like eBay or something, get them cheap because there's not really much of a point where buying all these expensive ones, and you can get second-hand ones that last you just as long and good quality as well.
Okay. The quotes or saying that keeps in you, like or anything that your parents say to you every day.
My dad says this every day. The harder you work, the luckier you get.
The harder you work, the luckier you get.
The luckier you get.
That's really fair.
Okay. So if you don't work hard, you don't get lucky lah. Okay. Good. Alright. Macam mana nak bagi dia space nak promote, dia nak promote apa, but that's okay.
Do you want to say anything to the listeners?
You want to say anything to your we give you a time lah for you to like
Express yourself.
Express yourself.
Yeah,
You want to
anything to
thank
say though.
you can thank your parents for now ke apa ke?
Thank you Umi and Ayah for buying all my sporting equipment, driving me. Thank you to all my cousins for supporting me. Thank you to my football family for supporting me on the sidelines every time me and my teammates play a match. Just thank you for everything. Hopefully, inshallah, I make it pro and make it further in my footballing journey.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. That is very heartful and touching tak nak tengok kat muka mak dia, mungkin dia tersesak ke sikit ke, ada lap-lap sikit air mata. Okay, so thank you so much Mr. Ehsan for spending your time.
Who knows, we'll be back here in about 5-6 years.
Yeah. So kalau kita lah orang yang pertama yang dapat discover dia lah. Cik, guna-gunanya.
No, jangan claim.
Jangan claim
Sports belongs to all.
Sports belong to all Okay. Kita delete yang tu. So thank you so much Ehsan for spending your time and sharing with us how it is, you know,
like over there,
yeah, the development, how it plays, macam mana. So at least we know the difference and we know how to, like, maybe, you know, the kids over there play and kids over here play. We know the difference lah. But the same thing is the love for the football. This
lifelong love for the game.
It's never gonna change. So everyone wants to be the pro player or whatever. But like we said lah, kalau you tak jadi pro player, you ada banyak lagi cara you boleh jadi apa-apa, as long as you tak hilang the love towards football or the game lah. Right. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for listening until the very end. Do follow us on Better Call Sukan
on all social media
On all
platforms.
social media platform. You follow already or not? You got Instagram or not?
No, I don't have Instagram.
Very good. Keep away from social media.
That's okay.
As a former social media manager, you actually don't need it.
Follow us, Better Call Sukan on all platforms. If you guys got any other sports or even like macam like today punya episode kan dia rare sikit. So kalau korang macam ada somebody yang nak diorang share diorang punya experience, do let us know so we can like bring them and for them to share for like other different perspective or angles in sports. So that is all. Thank you everybody. My name is Arif Daniel.
My name is Carl.
My name is Ehsan.
And we will see you soon. Goodbye.
Audio Plus.